You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it's been a good long while since I've done a UFC video, but I saw this and I just could not believe it, how ignorant anybody could be, and this is monumentally ignorant, but Dana White has come out and addressed it, and I mean, he crushed this fighter into the dust. Wow. I mean, these are some of the most repugnant comments I have seen maybe ever since having both these sports channels. They're bad. They really are. And look, I'm all for free speech, and people can't say what they want, but I got the right to say this is some repugnant ass shit too. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Arkansas MMA fighter Bryce Mitchell calls Hitler, quote, a good guy. What? And denies the Holocaust. Wow. I couldn't even believe this when I saw it. In the first episode of a new podcast, UFC fighter and Arkansas native Bryce Mitchell praised Adolf Hitler and denied that the Holocaust happened. Man, you've got to be next level ignorant. Seriously. Mitchell, who appeared on the Arkansanity podcast, along with Rolly Delgado, would start talking about Hitler during a conversation about Elon Musk making a gesture similar to a Nazi salute. Oh, my God. Is that what we're still doing involving Elon right now? The two would talk about Musk's salute and the billionaire's behavior on social media before Mitchell would praise Hitler. I honestly think Hitler was a good guy based upon my own research. What mother bleeping research exactly? Not my public education indoctrination, Mitchell said to Delgado. I really do think before Hitler got on meth, what? He was a guy I'd go fishing with. If Hitler was on meth, maybe this guy's doing meth too. Wow. Wow. Seriously, unbelievable. Mitchell would continue with his anti-Semitic and homophobic statements, saying Hitler, quote, wanted to purify Germany by kicking the greedy Jews out that were destroying his country and turning them all into gays. Guys, I got to tell you something. You guys know, if you've watched all the channels long enough, you know I go into a lot of these stories completely cold. I did not know what he said before I hit record. And I got to tell you, it's worse than... I saw Dana had made a response, and I had not seen this guy's comments, and I was like, we're going to all find out together. Holy mackerel, this is bad. This is really bad. The fighter would also claim the Holocaust never happened till Delgado and said it was, quote, bad to put a whole race in the camps. That's what your public education will tell you, Rolly, because you believe your public education because you haven't done your own research. Ooh, next level stupid. I mean, look, I do believe there's some indoctrination that goes on in this country at a university level and maybe at a public education level too, I would guess. But you lose me on this kind of shit, I guarantee you. Mitchell said during his rant, when you realize there's no possible way they could have burned and cremated 6 million bodies, you're going to realize the Holocaust ain't real. Wow. I mean, that's baffling how stupid that is. It really is. So, Dana White addressed this today, all right?
Get started here. Let me get some fucking dumb shit out of the way first here. I'm out here, have fun doing Power Slap tonight. And I'm sure you guys heard what Bryce Mitchell said. If you haven't, he said some probably, I've heard a lot of dumb, ignorant shit in my day, but this one's probably the worst. When you talk about Hitler, he was responsible for the death of 6 million Jews, and he tried to completely eliminate a race of people. World War II was the deadliest war in history. 15 million military deaths, 45 million civilians, and 25 million soldiers were killed in World War II. Second of all, Hitler is one of the most disgusting and evil human beings to ever walk the face of the earth. And anyone that even tries to take an opposing position is a moron. That's the problem with the internet and social media. You provide a platform for a lot of dumb, ignorant people. We've obviously reached out to Bryce, and when we read what he said and let him know how we feel about it, we're beyond disgusted. So, for those of you that don't know what's going on, good, you're lucky. For those of you that do, that's what I have.
Well, that wasn't all he said. Here we go.
I think that's a great statement that you just gave. Does Bryce Mitchell face a punishment from the UFC for saying
That's what everybody wants to hear about punishments. Free speech. I don't have to love it. You don't have to love it. You know.
I agree with that, the free speech sentiment. Is there a concern, though, right, if he goes out and wins a fight and gets a mic?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this business. For all of you that hate Bryce Mitchell, you get to see him hopefully get his ass whooped on global television. I mean, what do you want me to say about it? You know where I am with free speech. We're disgusted by it. I think he's probably one of the dumbest, literally one of the dumbest human beings. Let's not forget that this is a guy who took a drill through his nutsack, then had to reverse it and put the drill back out of his. That's the level of stupid that we're talking about here. And I could probably go on for 10 minutes talking about how dumb Bryce Mitchell is. But guess what? Bryce Mitchell has a podcast.
I believe this was episode 1.
What a way to start. But that's the world that we live in now. Dumb people who are really stupid and really ignorant can have a voice. We don't have to agree with it. We don't have to like it. I'm giving you mine and the UFC's position.
All right, so that's where we're stopping right there. I mean, obviously, Dana White absolutely obliterated him, and for good reason. Dana White is all about free speech, so he's not going to punish Bryce, all right? And he's going to get up there and call him the dumbest mother effer in the history of the planet Earth, and it certainly sounds like he's not too damn smart. Seriously, got a podcast. I mean, what are you going to do about it? His comments are disgusting. I just can't even believe. Look, there's conspiracy theories, and then there's whatever in the fuck, excuse my language, Bryce Mitchell thought he was talking about. I don't know what he's been watching, what he's been listening to, but it was clearly some retarded ass shit. If he truly has heard that and consumed it from some other source. And I guess I should know about this nutsack story, but I didn't. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there you go. Dana White said you get to watch him potentially get his ass whipped on global television. Dana wasn't pulling no punches. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.